So I guess this is finally it. Welcome to my entry into the great guitar build of 2021. My name is Menno and I will be taking you on a journey to building my very own guitar from scratch. I will not be basing it on any existing production model. It's fully my own design and I will be doing some tricks to it which I have never seen done before, and we'll see where we get. Right here I have a beautiful piece of Purpleheart. It's not quite as purple as it's going to get because I just planed it down a bit and smoothed it out. But this will be my neck, but I will cut it along the length to make it a two-piece neck with a nice white light veneer. This stuff, I have no clue what kind of wood this is anymore. I bought it a long time ago and I reckon that would turn out great. I can't cut it here, right, however, so I'm quickly going to go over to my father's house and cut it right there on his bandsaw or table saw, I don't know yet. And I'll take you along for the ride. So I'm straightening out these pieces right now. I think I'm almost done with the bottom one and the top one is still left to do. As you can see, right here, there's still a pretty big gap, which closes in the middle and then at the end it comes up again. So that way I know that right here in the middle, there's a high spot in the top beam. So yeah, it's time to get that one out. So these pieces are now, the neck pieces are now ready for gluing, but I want to have a piece of veneer in between them, light veneer. But these aren't quite long enough. So what I'm going to do is I will just take 2 strips of this veneer, put them across the whole length, and if I just make sure that my edge is nice and square, I should be able to get a really fine finish. But first I need to sharpen my little knife. Oh, it's actually stuck there. My knife, because I haven't used it in a while and it's gone quite blunt. So that's what's up next. Not a good joint at all. Is this? Yeah, I reckon that's good. Good. All right, so it's time for a glue up. I hate these moments, and I actually don't know where my glue is. All right, wait a minute. I had a quick look at my thermometer and this has to be processed at least 5 degrees Celsius. Right now it's 7, so let's hope it's fine. And yeah, clamps, get my clamps ready. Yeah, alright, so this is going to be difficult, I can tell already. But perhaps if there's glue there, well, let's see how the joint is, alright? These clamps are absolutely rubbish, but if you have enough and you have a good enough joint, you don't need actually need that many. Yeah, I reckon that'll be fine. There's a gap there between the pieces of veneer, but I think if I use the glue, it will stick together better and that'll be good enough. Good enough for me at least, and we can always fix our mistakes later. Alright, so it's been in the clamps for 2 days. It's right now come out and the joint seems to be pretty fine. Don't know if you can see it. Yeah, this is mostly glue, but of course I can't really tell until I've planed it all down. Right now I'm debating whether or not I'm going to try and plane it down myself or taking it over to the belt sander at my father's house. But yeah, I reckon I'm just going to start using a hand plane and see where we can get. As you can see by the sheer amount of shavings right here, I've been going at this for a while now and I reckon it's coming along. I've just been really rough with it for now, but I'll smooth it out later. But I reckon this joint, I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, this joint looks very good. There are some small places like right here the veneer doesn't quite come through. And here all the way at the end, actually it doesn't close up. I don't know if you can see this. You can probably. Yeah. Hello. Yeah, focus. Yeah, as you can see, there's a little bit of a gap, but that's just the first couple of centimeters. And I actually don't need all of this beam. So I reckon this is turning out great. And now you can also see the weird thing about Purpleheart. It's that right here, this is fairly brown and here it gets purple. It's just because this is old surface and it oxidizes to become purple. So over time, within the next couple of days, this whole beam will become more purple as time goes by. But yeah, I reckon that looks awesome. Now it's just getting on to the other side. And I'm fixing these weird, nasty saw marks. Yeah, the saw was quite blunt, so I have some burnt wood right here. All right, let's get cracking. All right, so that's my neck blank. In the end, I didn't quite film the planing the other side, but over the course of this episode, I think you've seen enough of me planing. But yeah, it turned out great. So this was my first proper neck blank jointed by hand using only hand planes, and I reckon it turned out great. I'm really happy with it. I learned a hell of a lot about planing in the meantime. And yeah, the result, well, it speaks for itself. Again, there's a couple of places, like right here, where the veneer doesn't quite come through. But yeah, in the end, it will be dimensioned anyway, so I'm not worried about it at all. So this will be it for this episode. Next episode, I will start on the body, preparing the body. Actually done some work already, so there's a small preview of what's coming up. Well, this would be the more logical side. Yeah, this is a piece of Burl Beach, which I'll tell you more about in the coming episodes. And I reckon this will become a beautiful guitar. So yeah, see you guys next time, and I'll just keep on working.